Ethar is excited to announce our GeoPose plugin for Unity 3D. GeoPose is an Open Geospatial Consortium standard for specifying the position and orientation of objects in the real world. Historically, this has been a major hurdle for developers. There are so many ways to describe where something is located on the Earth's surface that developers have had trouble making apps work together in shared augmented environments. Many hours have been lost writing their own geographic transforms or trying to port libraries built for other uses. GeoPose solves this problem by defining a platform-agnostic standard all developers can use for coordinate specification and conversion. Ethar's new plugin for Unity 3D brings the OGC GeoPose standard to one of the most popular game engines used by developers today. Let's look at a few demonstrations. A user opens our sample app on their cell phone and selects the GPS example. GPS on the phone determines their current latitude, longitude, and altitude. When they tap the Create button, we use GeoPose to convert those values into a local XYZ space and drop a virtual object there. AR camera tracking then allows the user to move around the object in their room. GeoPose relieves Unity programmers from having to implement their own geographic coordinate conversion code and risking the common mathematical errors that can occur. In our next example, a QR code has been encoded with latitude, longitude, and altitude parameters in a standardized GeoPose JSON format. When the phone reads the QR code, we pass it to the GeoPose plugin to calculate where the object is relative to our current GPS location. AR camera tracking then allows the user to walk around the object. As an example, imagine you're in an outdoor festival and want to find a certain food vendor. You could scan the QR code of that vendor and a 3D pointer would show up in the distance, pointing out where they are located. You can then walk to where the arrow is and find the food that you want. In our final example, an image is used as a fiducial marker. When the image is detected, we use Unity's AR tracking logic to get its relative XYZ location. We then use GeoPose to convert this XYZ into a latitude and longitude so we know exactly where the image is on the Earth's surface. This could be used in an AR app to spawn virtual objects relative to the location of where the image is placed. Bringing GeoPose to the Unity 3D game engine opens a whole new world to AR developers. Unity 3D developers will now be able to use the OGC GeoPose specification to interact in virtual worlds using an open standard not controlled by any other party. This will be a great leap forward for AR developers worldwide.